everybody. We're going to go back to 1996 with 6755 Sheriff's Lockup. More of the Western series. I had this one when I was a kid. Haven't had it back together in a long time. Did a couple of Bricklink orders before the great Bricklink hostage crisis of 2023 happened. Just to get filled out on a couple of pieces like in the old light gray. And actually I'd used the two black window frames I needed in my ship in the Break Royale. So, anyway, let's get this one done. I need to make sure if I've got one particular piece here. And I don't. Good thing I checked. There we go. Oh, and I need to get the base plate. I want to give this a little wash. Much better. Splotches on here. Who knows who did that? I had to buy new instructions. Anyway, let's build it. And there it is, Sheriff's Lockup. This was a set I had a lot of fun with as a kid. There's just a good amount of detail packed into a very simple set. I mean, it's only 158 parts, and that's including 4 minifigures, and as usual, heavily weaponized with, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns, 4 pistols, and 3 rifles, plus dynamite. So we've got a nice little crew here that we have seen in the other sets already. We got Deputy Zack. We got the Sheriff, who is apparently named Wild Wyatt West, or Duke. Some of these guys have like 2 names or 3 names, just like the guy in Red in Jail, that's Flatfoot Thompson, aka Flatfoot Thompson without a P, or Prairie Pete. Let's take a deeper look at this. We got the guy on the horse. We've always got a horse, and we can, you know, take the guy off and put on the little brick to make it a complete horse, but I always like to leave it with the saddle. And of course, you can clip a rifle right to it. Another thing I like a lot are these barrels. I always loved these barrels, and this set thrilled me because it was the first set I got where I finally got one of these barrels. And, you know, you can stick a guy in there, and he's ready to ambush whoever's going by, like, you know, maybe the poor sheriff. Pop! Right in the brain. Whoop! Need a new sheriff. You know how it goes in the Old West. You go through sheriffs like you go through water in the desert. And this is the desert. Now, as usual, with the Western sets, we have a nice little mechanism here. You take the dynamite, you stick it in the back, and boom. Now, this one's funny because, honestly, it really gets some air. You just slip it right back in. There's no studs to click it onto. You just slip it right in there, which is really nice. And so, you know, that adds to giving it even more firepower here. I mean, the thing really flies. Now, in the other section, we have, you know, not too many details, but we have a safe. Again, it's the safe with that cool detail, that nice print. And we've got a chair here that very minimally leans back. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like, oh, you shot the sheriff and he got blown backward, or he's just sort of leaning back because he's chilling on a hot desert day. I don't know. Take the desk off, and there it is, as you can see, all the money. Put that back on, play some cards, have a cup of joe, maybe it's whiskey, maybe it's Irish whiskey, I don't know. There's also this little window at the jail with a cup of coffee, which I like because you can just have, you know, the deputy there chewing the fat with the bandit, maybe giving him some stern words of encouragement from the law that he needs to hear to turn his life around, or maybe just making fun of him, saying he's going to hang at noon or hang at dawn, you know, goading him. But no one's going to hang. They're going to get busted out of jail by their gold-toothed buddy, Dewey Cheatum. And there it is. Small set, but it's a nice addition to the overall town with the bank and the general store next to the fort and with the hideout nearby. Hope you liked it. Keep on building vintage.